Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. This is me, Pick Brain, your quiz master, and you're with me on CNN-IBN watching the Simply Finance Quiz. A fantastic new idea for India, created by Tata Mutual Fund. Here we are today with a national finale. 3 teams, all set to take on the mantle of this battle of finance. It's time to take a look at who they are. On my far left, as our first finalist, from the lovely city of Manipal, representing TA Pi Management Institute, are Krishna Sheshadri and Ritwik. Welcome to the two of you. Neighboring them as 2 budding doctors from Hyderabad, we have with us Syed Murtuza and Syed Mustafa, representing Osmania Medical College. Completing our lineup here today are the champions from the 3rd semi-final, Ravinder and Theo Thomas, representing ICAI Delhi. Those then the 3 teams here today at the national final of this quiz. Let's make action on the first frontier of our battle here today, Easy Invest. Here it comes. On the first question to you. This name has been adopted to christen a new theory. A theory in political and media science, which analyzes and explains the impact of 24-hour news media on finance, economics, and the bearing of stock markets, etc.
Theory of globalization.
Theory of globalization. Passing you.
Daycare theory.
What theory?
Daycare.
Daycare theory. ICAI.
Okay, this is called the CNN effect. Whatever CNN shows on the news, people actually put more importance to that kind of news. So they overreact. The effect is called CNN effect.
Whatever media shows, people sometimes overreact, and browsers overreact. And the theory is called CNN effect. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching CNN-IBN. Fantastic. 100 points to them. The CNN effect is a theory in the world of political science and media which explains the impact of media on the financial climate in the world that we live in. Super 100 to our first team. That scores. As we go on to the second question here today, to you guys, the doctors in the making. During the 9th and 10th century in this world, it's well known that the Vikings had great control over the people of Ireland. At that time, they levied a unique tax on the people of Ireland. If they failed to pay the tax, something happened. Hence, this term or phrase came into existence. From the tax and the punishment of the tax.
So in the earlier days, trading was done on benches. So perhaps, I guess they broke the bench, and that's how you get the word bankruptcy.
Moving across to Delhi.
Is it protection money? It's like they give money just to protect them from invaders, and if they don't pay the money, Vikings will attack them. It's somewhat like that.
Passing you. That's a creative answer.
Okay.
Tap me.
The tax, if the Irish didn't pay the tax, the Vikings used to cut their nose off. So the term, I think, pay through the nose or cut the nose off is from origin from...
When people did not pay taxes, they would cut off their nose.
Yeah.
And therefore the phrase, you pay through your nose. Ladies and gentlemen, finance is simply simple. He's right. Put your hands together. 100. Question to you. As a strange behavior, you would find companies trading, which is buying and selling, their own shares. Why do companies do that?
Basically, they want to buy back the shares just to increase their control over the equity.
Tap me.
Yeah, to artificially inflate the liquidity to show the investors that it's being actively traded so others can buy. So they just want to show off that their share is in demand. So they actively buy and sell to jack up the liquidity and jack up the volumes traded so that the others investors get convinced that okay, this is a good share. A lot of people are trading it, so I might as well jump in.
Osmania Medical College?
Their own shares.
No? Okay. I'll give you the answer on this one. Team's missing an opportunity here. To ensure that your stock does not really fluctuate in great variance to what it actually is, you keep buying and selling at the price, and to soften the fluctuations in the stock market, you buy, you sell. So you're in a case setting out the price that is going to be accepted by the people. So that is the concept that comes from the idea of companies buying and selling their own shares. This particular question is courtesy Mr. Paurosh Damodiwala of Tata Mutual. We really appreciate you for this question, and congratulations to you as it gets selected into a question for a national final in this country. Thank you so much. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to the next phase, which goes anti-clockwise while we remain on Easy Invest. Here's the first one coming up for you, ICAI Delhi. So you get a back-to-back question. Identify this famous stockbroker.
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett during his younger days. Osmania Medical College. Passing you.
Benjamin Graham.
Passing you on Benjamin Graham. Tap me.
Okay, we're going for an ultra wild guess. Donald Bradman.
You're going for an ultra wild guess.
Sir Donald Bradman.
Sir Don Bradman, the legend, actually chose finance as his actual profession. Superb. Put your hands together. Sir Don Bradman. Here is the next one. Question to you. What is the word that comes from these pieces of wood?
The word stock itself comes from a piece of wood. So we're guessing these were called stocks, and that's how the word comes into finance.
Passing you on the word stock. Tap me, already on 200.
Okay. When people used to be given loans, if they were not able to repay, they used to break this piece of wood. So the word broke came from this practice.
Oh, the piece was broken, like the bench is broken for bankruptcy. Piece of wood was broken for broke across to Delhi.
Is it the origin of account?
Is it the origin of the word account? Team's missing out on that answer. The right word is the word tally. As we move on to the next one, and question to you guys from Tap Me. How did this trust start? It's called Pratik.
This is the first Indian crowdsourced fund.
Moving across.
Pass.
Choose to pass. Hyderabad.
So this organization was founded by Amartya Sen using his Nobel Prize money.
This organization or NGO was founded by Dr. Amartya Sen using the money that he won from his Nobel Prize.
Yep.
Beautiful. Beautiful quizzing. Here today at the national final of this quiz, we'll take a first look at where the teams stand on what we call net asset value. On 100 points, we've got ICAI Delhi. On 100, we've got Osmania Medical College. And leading the quiz with 200 points in their kitty is Tap Me from Manipur. And we pick action on the second frontier on the world of mutual funds. Tata Mutual on your screen. The Mutual Fund Service System, MFSS, is an online order collection system created and provided by Dash to its eligible members for placing subscriptions or redemption orders based on orders received from investors in India. Which exchange provides this? The Bombay Stock Exchange or the National Stock Exchange? Osmania Medical College are taking a shot.
National Stock Exchange.
100 to you. Question number 2, teams on the buzzer. In India, we call it mutual funds. What is it called in Australia? Managed funds or future funds? Osmania Medical College.
Managed funds.
100 again. The doctors in the making are playing well. Question number 3. a mutual fund that tends to perform reasonably well during both favorable and unfavorable economic conditions?
Go funds.
Go funds.
Yeah.
Minus 100 to you. Yeah?
All-weather fund.
Is an all-weather fund. And the options I had were pretty simple. The all-weather fund and a very inspired Indian option, all is well fund. Final question. Teams on the buzzer. Referred to as the father of index fund investing, he created the first.
John Bogle.
John Bogle. The man behind the Vanguard Group.
Yeah. John Bogle.
For two aspiring doctors, that is an outstanding answer. Remarkable. That question is courtesy Mr. Girish Babu of the Tata Mutual Fund, the Vanguard Group creator. Request you to kindly rise. Put your hands together for him. A remarkable question. We're going to continue with this quiz and move on to the next frontier. It's time for us to play Floater. Here it comes. Here's the first one coming up on your screen now.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad. A lovely book on basic understanding of wealth creation. Put your hands together. 150 is the name of an individual, a remarkable book. Here it comes. In a flash, tap me. An individual is your answer, the creation of wealth.
Paul, I don't know.
Some Paul will give you a minus 100. Oh, the doctors are taking a shot.
R.M. Lala.
At the end of the day, brilliant answer. 100. Question number 3. Teams on the buzzer. This is a comic series about me. Who am I? The doctors are playing really bullish. Secret Millionaires Club.
Warren Buffett.
Comic series.
Yeah.
Professor Simply Simple has someone in common. Warren Buffett. Comics to teach finance. Super! Warren Buffett. 150. As we go to the final one, William Shakespeare created Shylock. Here was another fantastic creation by a fantastic writer in India. This is the creation. Who's the creator? If gone for it, the financial expert.
R.K. Narayan.
R.K. Narayan. Put your hands together. 150. Is it going to be doctors who will emerge triumphant at a finance quiz? Are they going to outwit 2 chartered accountants and 2 aspiring MBAs? We'll let you know on the other side of this break. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Simply Finance Quiz, a creation of Tata Mutual Fund. But before we go any further, let's take a look at their net asset values coming up now. On 250 are Tap Me. On 250, ICAI Delhi. On 550 are the 2 young doctors in the making from Osmania Medical College. We'll pick action on pure equity coming up now. Here's the first one. Take a look and listen to it.
World Bank.
In a flash, they've gone for it.
World Bank, that is the chairman Jim Yong Kim, and it originated through the Bretton Woods Conference.
188
Countries are the members of World Bank.
There are 188 members of the World Bank. This is the president of the World Bank, and it started, you're saying, at the Bretton Woods conference. Remarkable. Remarkable quick thinking. Here's the next one on your screens now.
Allowing anyone who wants to explain the advantages of the deal to come and...
Yeah, so this is the union budget. It was originally
at 5 p.m.
Following the British at 5 p.m. That was the tradition, which was broken by Yashwant Sinha, and it's now given at 11 a.m. since 2001 when he was the finance minister. The Article 112 perhaps describes the regulations for the budget, and the Department of Economic Affairs looks into it. And right now we had Pranab Mukherjee presenting the last budget. He was the finance minister earlier. The union budget, basically. The budget is the whole connect overall.
Originally, it was presented at 5 p.m. Yashwant Sinha changed that and made that to 11 a.m. since 2001. Article 112, Department of Economic Affairs. The man who's presented the most number of budgets in India is on your screen, who's currently our beloved president. Put your hands together. The Union Budget of India. Here's the last one. Teams on the buzzer now.
Yeah. So this is the euro which was introduced in the Maastricht Treaty.
After the Maastricht Treaty, euro was made a standard currency of the European Union. So our connect would be European Union ka euro, the euro currency of the European Union.
The creation of the European Union and euro as a currency.
Yes. Came out of this treaty particularly.
Which came out of a treaty called the Maastricht Treaty.
Yes.
The doctors are brilliant. Put your hands together for them. It's time to play dividend yield. Here it comes. First one. Time. Starting now. In the this is aggressive quick quizzing. In the mid-80s, economic analyst Ashish Bose coined this acronym in a paper submitted to the then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi.
Is it the banca?
Is it the banca? Minus 100. Minus 100 as, they've gone for it even without the next clue coming up.
Bimaru.
Hand off.
Bimaru.
Bimaru. Explain that to me.
Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, the poorest states of India. Bimaru.
At that point in time, as a report to Rajiv Gandhi. Fantastic. Very good quizzing. Starting now. This great Indian has received several doctorates from Princeton to Rutgers, Lawrence, Wisconsin, Madison to the University of Mumbai, just to name a few. Remarkable Indian from the world of finance. No one taking a shot. They're taking a shot on a visual.
They think it's Manmohan Singh.
Dr. Manmohan Singh. We'll give you a minus 100.
Nani Palkhiwala.
Nani Palkhiwala. And his family name comes from palanquin, which means palki. So Palkhiwala. Fantastic. 50 to them. Final question. Time. Starting now. This was introduced in India in 1996 with windowed and intaglio features for the first time.
This is the Mahatma Gandhi series of currency notes they use today.
This is the Mahatma Gandhi series of currency notes that one uses in India today. A remarkable answer there for 150 points by the two young aspiring doctors from the Osmania Medical College. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move any further, let's take a look at the net asset value of these teams. Here it comes. With 900 points, the two young aspiring doctors are the first national champions of this quiz. Remarkable. And finishing second are the two management graduates in the making. From Delhi, they would have been favorites from what they study, representing ICAI. But they did well to get into the final, a young team that is representing Delhi here. But at the end of the day, the Tata Mutual Fund initiative is quite simple.
SEBI has this initiative that 2 basis points of our revenue has to go towards investor education. And you would have noticed in the last few months a proliferation of newspaper advertorials, as they're called, hoardings, etc., espousing education. And within the company, we had a lot of soul searching as to how could we make it a little different. Everyone's doing it. We should have a quiz, and the quiz would be fun, and it would be a way of engaging not only young people but old.
I'm sure you're much younger than I am, and certainly now, but certainly younger than when I started my quizzing career in a small way a long, long time ago. But anyway, congratulations.
You could be a doctor, you could be a management graduate, you could be an artist, or you could be a quiz master. The objective is simple. Practice good, healthy financial philosophies for yourself, or practices, and believe me, you would secure your future far faster than you think you can.